We are so back. We are so back. We are so back. What's going on, y'all, man? You know who it is. Spiffy man. Alright. Welcome to one of my favorite times of the year. The new year. As we also get to recap how amazing the previous year was. Well, depending if you think the year was nice to you or not. I hope you guys did have a great year. I had a pretty solid year. As in Primal Rights, I sure did. For me overall though, like personal life, it's been up and down for sure. Mostly good though. Very kind of uneventful, but I went on some trips. Went back to the beach after a couple years. Was great. Loved going to the beach. This year was both terrible and awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I can I mean, what year is not terrible and awesome? You know? I mean, let's kind of be real here. Um Here was Cheeks because my Christmas money went towards a new phone. That's not Cheeks. That's a W. That's a W. New phone is always a W. I had to buy my own damn phone. All right, I had to buy my own phone. That was like $1,000 because my phone one day, my 11, completely just stopped working entirely. It didn't turn on anymore. I was like, okay, cool. It's all right. Thanks. Thank you for completely screwing up my Sunday. All right. So, but I hope you guys had a good year. I hope you guys had a good year. Now, oh, I mean, obviously one of the big things my year was my new computer. I mean, duh, this thing, this absolute beast, this absolute machine standing right next to me or sitting right next to me. I mean, hello. This thing has been literally life-changing, okay? I haven't had to worry about really anything except like room temperature. because because yeah, how many 6'7" jokes did you hide in this awards show? None. All right, none. I can make one right now though if you want. I don't think you want that shit. I'm about to be annoying as hell with this bell, by the way, y'all. This bell is damn addicting to use. Um, I do have a couple. I do have one announcement though. I forgot to put in the in here. Well, actually, I have two. Technically one, but I'll talk about two things. Number one, the Knee Aluminum 2025 Side B drops sometime in January, sometime this month. And it features a remix from Invict of my song Lights Out. Shout out Invict. It wasn't even a part of the whole like original remix package. So it was really cool that he decided to do one and it got on the comp. So very excited for that to be officially released. A very solid remix. And then also I did a song for Sleepover 7. Hopefully it gets on. That would be nice because it's a cool song, I think. But yeah, like, you know, hopefully I think that's when's that stream? On the 6th? I might not be able to make that whole stream because I think I work that day, but I just want to throw that in there. That I did do something for Sleepover 7. I always love challenging myself for Sleepover 7, especially because I make songs in like 4 to 5 hours anyway. Or should I say 6 to 7 hours? Thank you, Rohan Goyle, for the you know, for the handoff. All right, for the handoff for that. All right, so appreciate you. I appreciate you for that. Primal, you need to get recognized more. I don't know, get on Monster Cat, buddy. I have tried. I have tried my whole life. Okay, that's still the end goal. That's still the end goal. Just a song, just one, just one, just one, just one single, man. I don't know. I got to make house or something. So that'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. Before I get into the show, though, one more question for you guys. Name me your number one song of the year. Your favorite song of the year. It don't gotta be dubstep. All right, I have some. I usually have categories where we kind of stray from EDM and dubstep and stuff. I know, because I know that's what we usually cover, but it's not all that I listen to, and you guys will see that. But what is your number one song of the year? Period. It could be freaking. It could be Ken Carson. It could be like, you know. It could be. It could be an OST. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be literally. It could be literally anything. I don't care. If it's Cousins by Kanye West, though, you are getting banned. You're getting banned. Like, immediate ban. Immediate ban. Celestia, thank you. That's very nice of you. Godstained by Quedeca. Ghost in the Machine. Chibs Existo. Riot by Hamro. Keygen, okay. I've never heard of Violet Pony. Method for Monstercat submitting multiple songs at once, plus branding document, plus itinerary of release plans. So when you submit a song to Monstercat through Label Radar, it doesn't give you all those options. It just throws you just throw the song in there, and maybe I should actually use the Monstercat contact on their actual website instead of using Label Radar. Voca Snapback, Ivy Lab, Petals by Devath, that's a dub. It's a great song. Demdun Scarlord, Chains and Whips. I don't fuck with the Kumbaya shit. Hard and Arrow, but Dissect. How Can an Angel Break My Heart is up there. Gunk. My go. Yo, why am I not seeing any Uno Miles in here, bro? That's kind of crazy. MCAT email domain and email every A&R. Like, that just sounds annoying. Also, Unison this year. Didn't he drop like one song? I don't think he didn't have a very consistent year. What's up, 8-Man? Great choices, guys. This was a really solid year for music. Very, very solid year for music. Well, my favorite song of the year is... No, just fuck everything. Hey, fuck the whole show. Hey, guys, here's my favorite song. Indiana Jones by Uno Miles. I'm playing. All right. That was not even released in 24. All right. Here we go. Some of y'all might be joining this and wonder what the hell have I joined? What have I joined? What absolute buffoonery have I joined? Well, it's very simple, guys. It's very simple. Rift One, what's going on? Primal Picks is a list created by myself to show off my favorite songs throughout the entire year in different categories in an award show format similar to the Grammys, because my opinion has to be specialized in order to be put in an award format, because I have ego problems. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Schedule as the usual. All right, schedule as the usual. We're gonna start off with my recap of 2025. I have a couple ways we'll get into that first. We'll start off with that. After that, we will get into the honorable mentions. I have 10 honorable mentions this year. Compilation of the year. Rap song of the year. I listened to a lot of rap, especially this year. Rap album of the year. Very excited to get into the rap album of the year. Remix of the year. Collaboration of the year. Non-EDM song of the year. Non-EDM album of the year. So, like, the compilation and the remix and collab, they're all EDM, okay? Because that's what my channel is basically based off of. Excuse me. So we'll get into non-EDM song and non-EDM album, of course, later on. And then I will show some unreleased music that I have been cooking the past month. I think it's like 10 tracks. Maybe a little less. It's like 2.5 minutes. Just a little spice of something that could drop this year or next year, because y'all know how I am with releasing music. EP of the year. So we're getting back into the EDM stuff basically now. So EP of the year, album of the year, song of the year, and then artist of the year. Who is going to be artist of the year? I feel like everyone really pays attention to artist of the year. Like, who's my artist of the year? I feel like people like remember that the most. So What is rap? It's My Glorious King, Miles. All right, so there's our schedule. So we're gonna get right into the 2025 release recap. Hopefully this does not blast your ears. I'll turn down the...
It's wizard time! This I gotta see.
Easily my biggest year of all time. If you told me a year or even 2 years ago that I was gonna have a Dyadic collab on Roundtable and a Devath release on FFA, I would have told you we're absolutely smoking something, because like it's just kind of ridiculous. Especially, I think, just let's not even talk about the album and my EP. The collabs, all right, the collabs is kind of ridiculous. The collabs are ridiculous. I don't know if I can pull that off again, man, because seriously, this year it just kept going. Like, yep, we're dropping collabs this year. It's crazy. Camera back on. It's crazy when collabs actually release, because I think it's hard for collabs to come out. So the fact that we were, and shout out Azerni as well, the Azernian collab was very fun to do on her EP Rust Gardens, which was a self-release project. The fact that all these were able to release, plus plus my debut, I know it's not really a debut, but it feels like a debut album, and then the Amethyst EP was, I mean, brother, busted my ass working on that. So yeah, shout out literally to everyone involved in this, because a lot of this would not be without you guys. The whole Lifebound remix thing as well. I mean, we had an absolute insane year, and of course, we're going to dive a little bit more into everything. That was kind of just a quick skim. The Forsaken Magic remix released on January 3rd or 4th. I forgot. It says the 3rd on there, but it might have been the 4th, now that I think about it. But this was the first release of the year. It was part of Neo Aluminum's 2024 Side B. You would have thought I was entering a boxing match the way I entered the stream, like turning on the stream, thinking that I, like, it was like life or death situation. I was like, bro, I busted my ass making this remix, man. I made it as good as I possibly can. I don't know what took over my body, but working on this remix was actually one of the biggest challenges. And it has like the most tracks that I've ever done in a project. It has one of the longest times that I've took on a remix too. I want to say 7 to 8 hours. Okay, I didn't throw the 6-7 joke in that one, Rohan. Shout out Rohan. But I mean, phew, I'm telling you, man. When I heard my remix come up on the stream where they reveal the winners, you would have thought I won $1 million. It was like the work was all worth it. And it was nice that it was at the beginning of the stream, because I would have sat there just like sweating to death, just waiting for my shot to come on. And then even the honorable mentions too, I was like, oh, please don't get, like, am I going to get an honorable mentions, bro? Like, but yeah, that's the Forsaken Magic remix. Like, we need to digest this. Has this project really digested? I mean, for me it has, because obviously I've been working on it longer, but about 2 months, and this album is going to be a year old. A year old. I don't care what time length, like how long ago this will be. This album will always be special to me. This album will always be special to me because A, it's on my birthday, and B, it was my biggest statement record, and C, it was on my birthday, and it was really one of the best times of my life was working on this, and also like showing you guys everything, and even working on the visuals. I did the artwork, I did the visuals, I did the teaser, I did basically everything on this, like on my own. I thought about sending it to Neil Aluminum, but I think the submissions was already too late. But I am glad I did not, because I was kind of going back and forth. Like, this is a very personal project, so, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I kept it self-released, because, I mean, this very, very special project. I love this project so much. The closer remind me at 6 and 7 years old. I'm banning everyone in this chat. All right, and the response obviously has been really, really amazing. So yeah, just want to continue this style. Maybe even continue the Fruitiger Arrow style again. Hey, Lavender 2. Hey, 2029. I'm just okay. I also ended the Secret Spells full showcase series on April 19th. Was kind of a random time to kind of drop a showcase, but it was either a now or never situation. I was like, I have all these songs, and I'm kind of getting tired of like making these full showcases. Like, it feels like I'm putting out so much stuff for you guys, and it's like nothing is being, like, I feel like I'm blue balling some of y'all, respectfully, because it's like y'all been asking for so many IDs for so long. And it's like, I can't release all of them, you know? So, but this was the last time I wanted to do this. So, definitely, obviously, I think it's one of my favorite showcases, but there will be nothing as iconic as Secret Spells 1. That night that I did Secret Spells 1, boy, I was jumping in my seat. Boy, it was so hype. It was so hype. So, but doing these showcases has always been fun. I guess, I mean, the Secret Spells showcase era is definitely over. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm never going to make a full ID showcase ever again, because obviously anything can happen. Lights Out, big, fat, heavy rhythm track. I think this one kind of went under the radar for some people, especially because it was on a compilation. I mean, I'm not saying that releasing a song on a compilation means it's automatically going to go under the radar, but I think this one kind of flew under some heads, but it's all good. They've had this song with me for a while. Neil Aluminum did, and it was really cool to drop it, because I really, really like this song, and I just wanted to get it somewhere. So shout out Neil Aluminum for getting it on their compilation Quasar 2, I don't. And we got the LeBron. I collab with LeBron James. I mean, it's just like, it's just kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous, man. Just having a song with this guy in general. Been listening to him for a very long time, but actually really, really getting into his music for the last couple of years. Has been awesome to see what he's able to do. Not only improving with his like heavy sound design, but his melodic sound design as well is evolving like crazy. So can't wait to see Devath pop off next year too. Corrosion with the Zernian, I kind of talked about this one already. Shout out Zernian, very, very underrated dubstep producer. She might have been in I had like a list of like people that I wanted y'all to keep a check on. I don't remember fully. I might have had her in that list. If I didn't, I really should have. Because she cooked. She cooked this year. She's been cooking in general. I checked out the full EP as well on stream, and it was really cool. Shout out Zernian, man. And then, I mean, come on, man. Like, yeah. I'm gonna play that one more time for y'all. Cause I mean this song, bro. This song, man. This song changed everything about this year. It went from a very solid year to the best year. The best year ever. For my music. Because Roundtable's been a big dream of mine. And it still is. Like, getting my own release on Roundtable, not just being a part of an EP of another person. It's still a dream. It's still a goal. Main label is still a goal. Like, you know, all these big labels are still goals. Halcyon still a goal. But Ranunculi, I'm not an unmaji, bro. All that and still couldn't guess on a one-shot challenge. What? Nobody would have guessed that. Nobody would have guessed it. No shot. No shot, bro. But yeah, y'all know this song. I did a whole stream just hyping it up and just kind of hanging out with everybody and just feeling the love and hype over this song. And of course, shout out Diatic, one of my best friends in the scene, which is an honor, by the way, because ever since he debuted on Roundtable, I've been in love with this guy's music. So to work with, to be a part of his project has been something really special. The Lifebound remixes. Come on, guy. Like, a lot of people were involved in this. This was my first ever remix competition, and it was so much fun. I did like a late night, I'm talking late night listening session where I like ranked and listened to all the 45 remixes with one of my best friends in the scene, Goggles. He goes by Goggles. You know, some of y'all might know who he is, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun listening to all the different ideas and getting all the top threes and honorable mentions together. Super, super sick. Shout out this goober Ranunculi for winning the whole thing. Rosark being the underdog, winning third place, and then of course Gratol pulling an absolute surprise factor with the Complextro remix of Lifebound as well. And shout out everybody that did a remix for this. You guys made it possible. So we're getting near the end here, though. Back in November, I dropped my first ever AB, Scryglass and Nostalgia Bias. Shout out FFA for putting this together. Love the artwork. The whole visual theme of it was really cool, and some IDs that I've wanted to drop for a while now. Both of these, by the way, fun fact, were Lavender. They were on the Lavender album. Scryglass easily could have been on Lavender. I don't know why. I didn't put it on Lavender. Maybe I made it after Lavender. Maybe. But Nostalgia Bias, it wouldn't have gone on Lavender. I think it was too clean. Where the rest, most of the tracks on that album were kind of older, kind of rougher around the edges, sounding like on purpose in a way. Nostalgia Bias has such a cleanliness to it. Great question. What is a scryglass? You know, I have a definition for you. It's really used a lot in Genshin Impact, obviously. Primal Rights doing Genshin. Wow, surprised. So, I think it's supposed to like tell the future or something. A reflective surface, like that's a scrying glass. Yeah, it's used in divination to see visions of the past, present, or future, gaining insight, guidance, or prophecy by gazing into it until images appear. So, kind of going back to like looking back in the past kind of thing. I wanted to kind of throw that in there. So, all right, and then obviously the GOAT, Amethyst EP. I adore this EP with everything. I can't believe I made this EP. Fun fact: it used to be called Ice Mage. I went out and took an adventure, and I found some crazy shit, and the songs really tell it all. So, really, really cool kind of growth album here, EP here, getting into some kind of like more natural sounding stuff, melodic stuff, and not just like the Fruitiger Arrow era stuff. So, well, that was supposed to be a quick recap. That was like 15 minutes. But of course, I'm going to keep rambling. I do need a water break, however. Hope you guys are hydrated. But as you guys can see, the stage is set. And it's finally time for the moment y'all been waiting for, man. The moment y'all have been waiting for. Half of y'all don't give a damn about my releases. Y'all want to know what my favorite releases are, so you can roast me in the chat. So here we go. Please note, all right, this is not an objective standpoint, okay? These are not Grammy Awards where, like, 100 professionals sit there and go, this is objectively the best rap song of 2025. No, this is me saying, man, I really love this song. I want to shout it out. Cool? Cool. All right, here we go. I got the Miami Vice suit for the occasion. Tell me about it, fam. Tell me about it. I got to dress for the occasion. Zuma, what's going on, man? All right, so we're gonna start with honorable mentions. I do believe I have 10. I have 10 honorable mentions. Now, before I get into the honorable mentions, there's one thing I want to note. As you saw on the schedule, there is not a showcase of the year this year. But some of these honorable mentions are shouting out showcases. Exhibit A, Fever Dream. Y'all know the stream. You know what happened. Destruction. Life ending. Music. It wasn't even music. It was just audible destruction in all of our ears. It got so destructive, it went down to our hearts, and our hearts started to beat faster and faster and started to race. And you just don't usually hear that. And you know what's the craziest part though? We didn't get a single damn song from this showcase. Why? What are we like? Why, DVA? Why? See, this is the shit. Space Laces does the same thing every single 3 to 4 years. He drops 30 songs in a beautiful mix. Doesn't drop any of them. Okay, DVA, you dropped this year. You didn't drop any of these tracks though. We're still waiting. Okay, we're still waiting. 2026. 2026. Come on, man. I'm going to play my favorite one. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to pick. I'm going to play the last one. Oops. Oh my god. Oh, where's the part, bro? Where's the part? Why? Why do you do... Didn't drop this, by the way. Didn't drop that, by the way. Just didn't drop it. Which makes no sense to me. But maybe the wait will be worth it. But absolutely insane showcase. Literally broke the internet for a couple days. Broke me for a couple days. I literally took time off social media because of the showcase. UK has not done that. Joe B has not done that. Like, what the fuck? More Kismet has not done that? It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, come on. Y'all should... Come on. Bath Quiet Wish, man. This was a beautiful track.
Just be quiet.
I don't know. this song did not get talked about enough. This song did not get talked about enough because it's one of his best songs ever. Ever. And it's just like, come on, man. Like, bro, this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is the shit that I'm talking about, man. I gotta collab. And he wants us to make a melodic track, by the way, together. So prepare for that. Prepare for that shit. If we actually lock in and make a melodic track together, it will be the greatest song of all time. I'm just telling y'all, I'm locking in hard. Invective, bro. Invective had a year. I am on the Invective train. I am officially on the Invective train. I have not been on the Invective train for a little bit, but I am now. Like, how? Ugh. And I did want to throw this in here. They did sample me as well. Where is it? It's not a requirement to snare everything. Which I thought was so tough. I thought it was so tough. You haven't heard a Invective song? Get locked. Get locked. Get locked. Whew! That showcase that they dropped this year too, very good stuff. I've been a much more fan of swing and like swing halftime. Holy cow. Yeah, please lock into Invective. If you liked what you just heard, lock in, because a lot of their songs have been fantastic this year. Okay, here's my underdog of the year, man. Okay, I was late to this EP. I didn't even know it dropped. The time I heard the EP, I played Sand Dunes live on a stream before. And people were like, whoa, what is this? And I had to tell everybody, I'm like, yo, it's freaking Escovy, man. The whole EP was really good. It was only 3 tracks, but I went back. I didn't know this was an EP. So I went back into their Discog and I heard Ecosystem. And I was like, hello? Like, where's this been all my life?
On all the ecosystems.
It's the fill. Ah, fuck. It's so cleanly mixed, and I love the catchy melody. And it's like, it's not Hugh K, I know, but it's like, it has a couple elements in there that kind of remind me of him. Very good song. Sand Dunes does sound kind of familiar. And there's another track on there that I didn't care for as much as these 2 tracks, but it was still pretty solid. But honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the name of it. But Ecosystem and Sand Dunes, like, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, y'all should have expected this. Y'all should have expected some liquid rhythm on here, man. Because, come on now. I've gone back to this track. I think I said when I made the video for this compilation that I didn't know what my favorite was at the time. I had like a top 3. This is currently my number 1 because this is the one I keep going back to. Minima, Narrowband, liquid rhythm all the way. Wait, where's the part? There's a flow state on here. I think it's here. Yeah. It just keeps bouncing up and down. Pause. I wish I could make music that good, but unfortunately I overthink everything, and that's how Lavender was born. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next honorable mention, which is going to be Key Gen by Dexamp. I didn't talk about this project at all. I did not talk about this project at all. But there's a song on that EP that grew on me a lot. And there's this song right here. Very well made. English. Very well made. And the drops are super catchy. Has great energy. Really, everything about the song is really, really, really awesome. Really awesome. Let me just put y'all back on to the shit. Yeah. Let's do this shit. Everything from the intro. Oh. It just has a vibe to it. Like, it's definitely not perfectly mixed, in my opinion, but like, it doesn't really matter to me. The vibe is there, and the job still gets done. So, yeah, like, very, very dope song. Imagine not guessing this song in a one-shot challenge. Was it in the one-shot challenge? I didn't get it, okay? My apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm human. All right? Hitting the sheet of this. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go on to the next honorable mention. I think we have like 2 or 3 more. Another Invective track. Like, you know, Invective's having a year. All right, I think this might have been the first track of the year. I don't remember, but this was on the Lacerate EP, and it actually was a pre-release like a very long time ago, and then it re-released on the EP. So if you haven't locked into Invective, here's your reason why, because this song is even better than the last one. I can't. It's that pulsing, like tonal one shot, and then you just have the disgustingness in the back. It just does that. It just does it correctly. It just does it correctly. It just does it correctly. Why don't you do the type of roundtable thing where you do visuals before each drop? Because I'm not a fucking visual artist. Like, sorry, guys. I'm not Glitcha, okay? I think we have 2 more. I'm gonna do it again because this shit, bro. There have been a lot of discussions about Nimda's status in the tear out scene. Hell, even in the dubstep scene. Just from this showcase alone. Because damn. Like, damn. This is how you put on a statement right here. This is how you put a statement. Contender for Showcase of the Year, 100%. I don't even know what to play. I'm gonna play the first one. Absolutely just raw. And that's the whole showcase, man. That's the whole showcase. Nah, okay, I gotta play the one with the like crazy sustain. I gotta find that real quick. I think it's right here. Like that is how you do sustains. That's how you do sustains. I'm telling you. That's how you do sustains. Terra has, like, they've made good sustains. Not just Nimda. Like, there's been other Terra artists that have been able to make, like, very, very good sustains. And then I think this is the last one. Diamond Head. One of my favorite songs off of Petrol and Purified 2. That was very good. Love the flow on this one. Oh, dude, I keep saying Petrol and Purified. Potent and Purified. I don't know why I say Petrol and Purified. Well, Petrol's like his whole thing. My bad. Damn. Okay, this is our last one. Have y'all heard this shit? Have y'all heard this shit? I bet some of you have not. You're like, who the fuck is this? Bro, this is a SoundCloud deep dive classic. All right. I didn't know how to feel about it at first, but then I heard it again and a couple times and I was like, all right, this is fire. This has to be like another Hidden Alias or something, most likely, or like a group project, because I don't know how, bro. Nice try by Try Hard. If you like the old glitch hop mid-tempo days, like back in 2010, all right, this is the song for you. Just really what it does for me is those little vocal like hops, like like that shit is so tough. It makes it so much better, in my opinion. Gives it some more bounce. Y'all know I love vocal chops. It's not really something I had to talk about. Yeah, love that shit. There's like a small trend in the underground where like old EDM and Complextro especially is like making a comeback, and I'm really loving it. So, all right, let's start off with our first of the year. Let's start off with the big ones, y'all. Compilation of the year. As you can see, we have the usual. This is really where I'm like, okay, we have the usual. We have Shizuku Requiem. This is the Liquid Rhythm comp where I gave Min and Monero Band the honorable mention. So you guys already know what that's like. Form, of course, just putting out some amazing stuff made in 24 hours. You gotta give them props, all right? There is a song coming up. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it is from this compilation in one of the later awards. Again, I'm not going to say what it is yet, obviously, but I will shout out a song from this from Form All Nighter Volume 10 because, yes, very good song. Silken Wood, of course, still doing wonders. Mad Hatter Volume 1. I think Yuffie is in this comp. I'm sure she is. I remember Madanasia Particle was a song that I went back to a couple times. Really, really good. Just some classics in this one. And of course, in the aluminum, just, you know, bringing up some underground artists as they do per usual, and putting out some very good music, very variant music. There's a lot of different stuff in here. Everything from Cloudy to freaking Irie Arts to freaking Glitch Hop to SKV, like all these genres that all these people do. Ranunculi's in there. I see Ranunculi. Ranunculi can't see me with them fucking flowers in his face. I'm joking, but New Lumen Volume 3, very, very solid compilation. And then, of course, Exobolt Volume 12, another very, very solid compilation. 2, The Vath Fantasy isn't this one. I mean, duh, it's The Vath. I think and Fowler's on this one. They made a very good song. So yeah, some very good compilation stuff in here. And well, what do y'all think? One, what do y'all favorite? What's y'all favorite from this list? Because I can tell you right now, it was really between 2 or 3 of these that I definitely could have picked. But I did go with one. Give y'all a couple seconds to put in the chat what y'all favorite is from this, what y'all think should win. Because I think any of these could have taken the dub. Favorites and no bias. I understand. All right, well. For the first time, the Primal pick is... I gotta go with it, man. I gotta go with Requiem. Shizuka is the label. They had like a 3-year break. They come back with a whole comp. Goated artists, okay? Like all these beautiful tracks. And it's just the most consistent to me and the one I have gone back to the most. Because... yes, all right. I adore this compilation. I knew Shizuka before they took their hiatus, and they had I think Beanie God was on there. There's a couple of names I don't remember. Squirt is on this comp, but also had some older projects. There were some really cool Liquid Rhythm projects even back in the day. And I gotta play this one. Squirt, The Room /iOS.
Reportedly disfigured beyond recognition, making identification impossible.
Good God Almighty. And you had Kirazaki in here just doing work. Like all of these songs in here were just awesome. So freaking good. So good. So that is my compilation of the year. All right. this is gonna get a little wicked. We're going a little off pace here. We're gonna get these out of the way. I'm about to get flamed. I'm about to get flamed. Oh, you listen to Ken Carson? Yeah. All right. I listen to Ken Carson. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, some of these songs are like some of the most hated songs in rap. All right. Yes. I enjoy them. I blast them in my car. Okay. Gunna, are you serious? Yes. What are we talking? I don't understand the Gunna hate. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. I'm telling you, I'm about to get flamed. I don't understand the Gunna hate. I don't get it. I do not get it. I thought the album was great. This song, I thought was great. The flow was great. The beat was luscious, beautiful, really chill, beautiful. Let me start from the beginning though. Exposed by Ken Carson. I think this was like one of my most played songs on Spotify. Blast that shit in the car, man. I mean, if you have extra subs, your subs getting deleted. All right, blast that shit in the car. That's probably why That's probably why I played it so many times. My little Honda Fit. I don't know how many times it can take more Ken Carson, but even still, overall, I like this song. I do. I don't know what it is. Like, there's just an energy and an execution that I like. I'm like, you know, does Ken rap like he's half asleep? Yes. All right. Like, I know that. Okay. It's not the most sonically, musically produced song ever. All right. With all this beautiful mixing and EQ. No, they slap an 808 over 19 melody layers. Okay. I get it. But if I like it, a motherfucker like it. All right. Same goes with Money Spread. Okay. Very catchy beat, very catchy melody. Laziest lyrics in the world. All right. Like, it's good. I'm sorry. I like it. It's not, it's like, it's objectively not a good song. It's a banger though. It's a banger though. Here's one that y'all probably don't know though. So we know Cardi, we know Gunna, we know Ken. Do y'all know who Mike is? Cause oh my God. This man can rap, for one. He also has a very like kind of chill voice. Maybe not like Gunna, but like it's kind of like but he's not rapping like he's half asleep. Maybe you can argue that, but his beat selection is fantastic. He's more in the alternative rap group. But this song, part of an album as well, is kind of more like trap-ish, but it's like also kind of alternative. It's weird. Like, it's not a Ken Carson, it's not a Gunna, it's not a Cardi, okay? Very, very, very chill, but catchy song. Love this song. Gunna Just Say That was one of my favorites from the Gunna album. The last one. Again, I kind of already talked about it, but very, very luscious beats. Gunna on Flow State. I mean, he's rapping like he's in heaven. Playbook. I like this song, okay? I didn't fit it like we. All right, the beat is fire, and Cardi raps really well on it. He does, so I like it. It's a very like fun summer kind of song. At least that's what it sounds like. The samples used really well. All right, well, the rap song of the year, the Primal Pick, Ills. Mike beats, Mike solos all these motherfuckers. Whoo, this song is so good, bro. Mike and Tony Seltzer. Tony Seltzer is the producer. Sucker Free. And I know y'all haven't heard this song, so I'm gonna just play it for y'all and hopefully not get copyright striked.
I was told I wasn't shit at me. I'm with Kusto and it's son of me.
Here we go.
Jewel and I be wishing on 100G. Money dream, numeric and bitches, all that sum with me. Cover me, moving through your city. I got muscle beats, traveling. Try and get up with me, meet the company. Gluttony, I'm just getting bigger, niggas crumbling.
What about proof?
That wasn't sick. You don't get no pull, it be tumbleweed. I get colder in the winter when the summer reach. I concentrate on spinning.
Bruh, it is a sin that this song is a minute 26. Oh my God. It is a sin that this song is a minute 26. Why? Why is it a minute 26, bro? It's bouncy, like it's like the jumping like back and forth, like chord progression. Yeah. Pop Out. Wait, what did you say? Pop Out, Crank and Pop Out are better. That's fine. Pop Out's a good song too by Cardi. So yeah, rap song of the year. Yeah, give me Mike. Give me Mike. And then I have rap album of the year. Where we get into more enemy territory, but we have a new face. All right, we have a new face. And I will talk about that here in a second. Ken Carson, More Chaos. I mean, full of bangers. All right, full of bangers. Full of bangers. You wanna feel like a boss going down the road? All right, blasting your 808s. Play Ken Carson, man. Play Ken Carson. Navy blue, the sword in the soaring. Do y'all know elite ball knowledge? Navy blue. Do you know Navy Blue? Please. Do you know Navy Blue? This album, I could have picked his other album too that he dropped this year, but I didn't because this one's better. Navy Blue, the pinnacle of ambient, alternative, abstract rap. I don't know how he does this shit. He's sampling older like vintage songs. He's chopping them up. I think some other people produce for him too. It don't matter, bro. His beat selection is top tier, and he is just like, he's talking about his life, and it's a great album to smoke weed to and drive at night to. I don't smoke, by the way, but it certainly sounds like that. Pinball 2, whatever you just heard from the Mike album, all that on here is basically the same. They're all the tracks are fire. Super bouncy album. Tony Seltzer's production is super creative and unique. The Earl Sweatshirt collab on this album is also very, very sweet. And here's where I get fried. Gunna, the last one. Yes, I loved the Gunna album. I don't care. I don't know why people say it's so bad. If you look, okay, if you think it's like boring or kind of like samey, that's fine. I get it. Because it kind of is. But I'm sitting here, okay? I'm sitting here going, I'm thinking of it from another perspective. I'm thinking it from a perspective of why it was probably made. First off, the beats are super luscious. They're very pretty, very cleanly mixed. And Gunna just like, I mean, he slides on these beats perfectly. These beats were made for him. So it's a perfect 50-50 correlation. Great to just put in the car and just, or just wherever. And they're just great. They're just good. I don't know what else to say. It's a mindless, it's kind of a mindless album, which I know people will fry me over, like, oh, it's mine, you pay. But like, I did genuinely enjoy the album a lot. And then, of course, I Am Music had some bangers in there, obviously. It was like 30 tracks, though, so there's bound to be some bangers in here. Some older songs, some songs got leaked or played out at shows that I've wanted for a while. Mojo Jojo being one of them. Kendrick kind of ruined that song. Maybe not ruined it, but I'm like, why is he here? Why is Kendrick on so many of these songs that he didn't need to be on? It was weird. But Good Credit is where Kendrick actually was a good appearance. Good Credit is a banger. Pop Out's a banger. Crank's a banger. Toxic, I've heard it everywhere. I mean, I could keep going, man. I could have picked any of these songs or any of these albums for album of the year, but I gotta go with one of them, man. The Primal pick is, I mean, I just gotta put it above the rest because the creativity is top notch. It's more creative. It's more creative than these other ones. If this didn't drop, I'd probably give it to Pinball 2. But for creativity, at least, give me some, bro. This this album is so beautiful, man. This is how you do some different shit, man. I don't have, it's not on SoundCloud. I have a whole playlist of all the songs. So all I'm gonna tell you, go listen to this shit. Go listen to this shit. Navy Blue, The Sword and the Soaring. If you need to just sit down, chill out, night drive home, or maybe sunrise drive, by the way, could be a good one. Pop this shit. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. When I started listening, when I started finding out like Navy Blue, Earl Sweatshirt, Mike, Medhane, Red Veal, like all these like abstract and alternative rappers, I'm like, dude, where has this been all my life? Because I'm sitting here going like, yeah, these like Playboy Cardis and stuff, they're very sick. But I didn't think we'd get a combination of, so it kind of changed my life for sure. So there you go, rap album of the year. All right, remix of the year. Okay, let's discuss. I'm going to start with Beast Boys Leave Me, Ranunculized Floral Arrangement. All right, this was a very, very luscious, again, a lot of luscious stuff on here. luscious remix. Very beautifully put together. I really, really like the second drop. The second drop is what sold it for me to be on here. Because, I mean, come on. Ranunculus is, he's doing some pretty cool stuff, especially this year. So, very, very beautiful remix. We have the Great Milk remix of Kerebarat. Did y'all see my reaction? I mean, I was sitting there here like, fucking finally, we're getting like a peak remix. Like, oh my gosh. Like, a lot of these sudden death remixes, they really didn't do much. They really didn't. But thankfully, there were a couple. And one of them was the Great remix. And I have gone back to it, and it still hits. It still hits. It still hits the same. It's actually super hard. I know, because these are all fire. The Nimda remix of Kerebarat is another great example of just sticking with the sudden death heaviness, but like obviously being Nimda in him doing Nimda things. So, I mean, come on. Amazing, amazing tear out track. The More Kismet remix of Reconnect. It's More Kismet. All right, they're my goat. One of my goats. Top 3 all time. Okay. Of course, they're going to boss this remix, and it's fantastic. Fantastic. It's kind of like a UKG mix, which I do love their UKG. Also like a trap vibe as well, but also really colorful and sweet, and does the job. And then we have a shock of the end of the year, Devath dropping another song, and this song is so bliss. I did not expect this to happen, but when I heard it, I was like, wow. The like bells in the back give us so much texture and like brightness. It's crazy. So, very, very hard list here, but it wasn't hard for me because I picked it pretty much immediately. My remix of the year, the Primal pick is Ranunculi. I agree with you. This remix is not talked about enough. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass to that? Are you all like? It was almost the end of the year, man, and you didn't drop. And you dropped this in like what, late November? Oh, just listen to it, bro. I'm sure some of y'all heard this, but bro, this drop made me like emotional. It's that lead. Just, I mean, yeah, what can I say? What can I say? Boxer, what's good, man? How you doing? What can I say? What can I say? It's that lead. It's that like that QS melody that just, and the bells, that it really just puts it all together, fam. Shout out to Bath. Shout out to Bath. I'm like the stream. I'm finding the music off of it. You're very welcome. That's why y'all should join this shit every year. Okay. Fuck. Y'all want to go? Like, this was one of the really hard ones. Yeah. So let's go ahead and discuss what we got going on here. Wow. Let me just start. Maghorn Shark Betrayer. This was kind of like just a demo. It was part of a demo album. He was like, as you can see from the cover, leaked songs. So I guess it got leaked. Duh. But I'm glad that I heard it. because it's a very, very catchy. It's like, it brings back that old madcore that we're not getting anymore. That super thumpy, blocky, nasty sound design. And Shark does a great, excuse me, and Shark does a great job here too. Because, I mean, they've collabed before and Shark's been able to put his spin on it. And one of the biggest bangers, one of my most listened to collabs on Spotify as well. So yeah, SV, hi. You were an honorable mention, by the way. Ecosystem. I don't know if you were here for that, but shout out SV for Ecosystem. That song is amazing. More Kismet, Lunari, and Kaiva Bluetooth. This is peak 140. Okay, this is how 140 should be done. Is this track right here? And then the second drop, which I assume is Lunari. I mean, Lunari is doing Lunari things. I don't know what Kaiva did. I don't. I'm sorry. But Kaiva, whatever you did, peak. Great song. Best heavy song of the year, like arguably, is the Scarlord collab. I did not expect it to drop this early because, wow, it actually dropped. When I heard it on the stream and everything, like our first listen stream, that event was amazing, by the way. Shout out to everyone that joined that. I mean, it was one of the most like intense build-ups I've ever heard. Like, I was like waiting for it. And it built up that much hype, and the drop still lived up to the hype. And it feels impossible for that to happen. But it does. It does somehow. Another More Kismet, More Kismet and Yao Underboxing Club. Come to find that first drop, which I believe is the More Kismet Garage, is one of my favorite More Kismet drops of all time. And then what I assume is the second drop, it's like a house switch, also just super sick. Those heavy drums, but like they do somehow complement really well with the still like very luscious sounds going on. I mean, oh my goodness, have y'all heard that song? It's so good. Like, it's just so catchy and just so good. It's just good music. And then of course we have Beast Boy and Death Floor, Make Me Ride, because why not? This song I've been waiting for a minute. I kept hearing it like over and over, like before it actually fully released. And then it fully released, and I was like, oh, shit. It's good. It's very, very good. Very, very perfect combination of styles, by the way. Beast Boy and Death Floor. Absolute awesome. Probably one of, if not my favorite tracks from that album. And favorite Beast Boy and Death Floor track overall. One of those. So, yeah, could be any of these guys, because this was hard. This was hard to pick. But here we go. Primal pick. The primal pick for collab of the year is...
Bluetooth. 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 Yeah. Bluetooth. Bluetooth. DJ. Bluetooth. Yeah.
Gotta play a second drop. Icky. Icky. Good job. Good job, fam. Because, ugh. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Very, very, very well put together song. Hype. I mean, everything about this song is amazing. Good stuff. Okay. Holy shit. I'm I am very excited to what y'all think about this list right here. Because oh my god, we got cinema. we got some peak. We got peak. We got peak. We got peak. We got some peak right here. We got peak. Y'all remember what I said about the all-nighter track? There it is. Wish Lane, look at me. Let's start from the left side. Do y'all know who Waira is? Do y'all know who Waira is? I hope y'all do, because one of the best beat makers I have literally ever heard in my life. Catchiest producer, like literally of all time. Have y'all heard some of the beats? Go to the Slayer Half-Blood album, and this guy, has produced like half the tracks. And I'm sitting here like, bro, some of these beats I heard before they were actually like used. And I'm like, bro, this is gonna be hype. And guess what? It was hype. This guy YR needs his props. This is just a beat, but it's literally one of my favorite beats I've literally ever heard, period. So very luscious, pretty, choppy, jumpy beat. Like, so good. So good. Wish Lane, Look at Me, my favorite song from Form All Nighter Volume 10, if not one of them. I could have put the breakfast song, Most Important Meal of the Day, that one. I could have put that one, but I think this one is a little bit more put together. Very, very beautiful, catchy song. Summer vibes all the way. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice as well. Shout out Wish Lane. Okay. Can I talk about After? Can I talk about After? Y'all, this should not be a surprise. You might be looking at the artwork here and going, okay, that makes sense. But let's not even talk about the artwork. Let's talk about the song. After's music. It's a duo. It's a girl and a guy. They're a duo, and they are making music based on almost Fruitiger Arrow, or at least like 2007, 2008, like early 2000s. Like alternative music. It is some of the most refreshing, uplifting stuff I have ever. My bad for the voice cracks, y'all. My voice is dying on me. It is some of the most like refreshing stuff I've ever heard. This and some of their other tracks. It was either this one or oh shit, I can't remember what it was called. Hold on, I gotta find it. It should be in here somewhere. Deep Diving. It was either Deep Diving or this one, and I picked this one because yes. Because yes. That's why. Okay? I make the rules. Because yes, this one just has the edge. So shout out After for bringing back that old nostalgia futurism kind of feel, cuz and the song overall is amazing. All right, now let's talk about Quadeca, man. Let's talk about Quadeca. Quadeca. I didn't really care for Quadeca his music until the Vanisher Horizon Scraper album premiere. I watched the whole visual thing. I was there. I didn't really talk about it, but I was there. I said, you know what? Let me check this out. Quad did. No questions asked. Is one of the most beautifully put together songs I've pretty much ever heard. The build-up is so nice. Very, very luscious vocal performances on that song. And then we get to the opposite. One of the heavier tracks on the album. The intensity, just there's like there's like a depth of storytelling in this track too. It talks about the great Bakunawa, and the Bakunawa is like a moon dragon. And it's featuring Danny Brown, who I don't listen to Danny Brown, but he did his part on this song, and it's an absolute banger. So I had to pick one of these. The primal pick is... I'm just gonna go to my favorite part real quick. It's an orchestral like build-up masterpiece, dude. I don't know what it is, but I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, like, and I'm not saying Quadeca is not talented. Like, I go back, like I said earlier, I said I don't really care about his older music. I still don't. I tried. I was like, okay, this album's really sick. Let me go back to the to the other one. There was, I don't remember what the older, and it was like a white and black and white album cover. I listened to the whole thing. I was like, eh. The theming of this album though is like you're alone at sea or something, and I think the visuals help a lot too with the song, because it was like watching a fucking movie, dude. And all this album, the songs have transitions. Like, it was, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due here. This is a very, very well produced album. Is it bad I haven't listened to this album at all? Yes. Because now is where I'm finally like, all right, Quadeca, all right, man. This is an album where I can get behind. So yeah, listen to it. Watch the movie. It's on YouTube for free. Watch it for free. Hour long. Peak. I mean, it's not super like cinematic, but it's like there's a lot of amazing shots, and it tells a story. It's very good. Storytelling albums, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Okay. Did I have a non-EDM album? I don't think I did non-EDM album. Hold on. Wait, hold on. We'll get to this. Okay, hold on. My bad, chat. Hold on. I think I'm lacking. Did I do non-EDM album? Okay. So I put non-EDM album on here, but I didn't make a category for that. So I'm just gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it out of the schedule. It's probably Quadeca though. That album, I added every song on my phone. Shout out Quadeca. Non-EDM album, Quadeca. Vanisher Horizon Scraper. I'm giving it to him. Yeah, I probably didn't put it on there because it was so easy. Like, there was not a more consistent non-EDM album. I was like, okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. Where we at? Right here? All right, guys. I was sobbing throughout the entirety of the most. It is like nearly impossible for me to cry to a song. Like, I have to be connected to it in like a way to where I can like connect to like a character or something. It's harder for me to cry to music. I've cried like twice in like my whole life. But okay. I'm gonna show off some new tunes. I've been cooking a little bit. This is like 2.5 minutes of just some new songs I've been putting together. Let me know what y'all think, and then we'll get back to the show. Let's do it. Okay, I hate my life. Let's not do it. I was trying to full screen it. Guys, professional, by the way. Professional, by the way. Why did it not full screen for me? All right, you're gonna. All right. Let's reload this. I apologize. Professional, by the way. All right, you're just gonna have to deal with the low screen. All right, here we go.
It's where we begin.
Let's go ahead and open that now.
Unraveling the truth.
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
Try again.
Primal Rights.
Love to see it. Hey, these might not even come out, but I appreciate y'all response to them. I'm glad you like those because I didn't know how people were going to think about them. But yeah, someone said they can hear the invective influence. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm definitely planning on cooking some more, of course. So yeah. Can't wait. All right. What the fuck just happened? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Stop. Oh my god. Guys, I love technology. Okay. Go away from this. Thank you. All right. Oh my god. Here we go, guys. It's the big one. Here we go. Professional. Yeah, professional, by the way. Hold on. I need to check the score of a game. College football playoffs are happening right now, and I'm like, I can't watch it right now, obviously, but like I'm trying to lock in. Okay. It just started. that SFX is gonna kill me. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. So, Harrowing Net, you make a good point, but I will get to that in a second. Hydrogen Bomb versus Hydrogen Bomb ad lineup. As I usually do, I'm gonna start from the left. Devath Henka. That's all I'm gonna say. And then also Pedals. Devath and Nanimato EP. That's all I gotta say. And also, the Japanese lyrics. I don't know what they say, but I like the vocal chops. Invective, lacerate. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Dyadic, the point between the rage and serenity. That's all I gotta say. Man, that Primal Rights collab, man, that guy is amazing. Holy shit. Whew, that guy is, wow, that's amazing. And then SKV Sand Dunes EP. My bad, I meant that one. I clicked the wrong sound effect. I'm sorry, SKV. This was UG Georgia's selling? What are they doing, bro? Bro, let me tell you something, Invict. The buy curse is so real. 1 out of 7 teams so far have won in the ones with the bye week in the college football playoff. I'm like, dude. Bro, I'm fucking trolling, bro. Y'all need to shut up. I'm actually trolling, bro. SV, I'm sorry. Obviously, I put it on here because it's amazing. Okay, let me talk about the Dyadic EP. Yes, I'm on it. Yes, I know I'm on it. But can I please talk about the other tracks? Forgot the first one. Shit. Click that. Headache. Wait. The Hansha, that one, yeah. Can we talk about Hansha? Can we talk about Apparat? Can we talk about not Myriad, because we've already talked about it a million times. Can we talk about Poor Man's Rose? Arrhythmia? Like, dog. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Some of the best Dyadic tracks literally I've ever heard. Ever. Even if okay. My mentality is, let's say, guys, let's say that Myriad was not on this EP. It was just a Dyadic EP. It would still be up here. It would still be up here. Okay? It would still be up here. I talked about the SKV EP already. Really cool flows. Really cool melodic, amazing melodic work. Big up SV. Very, very catchy, addicting EP. Invective, Lacerate. Invective is doing things right now that I think, but they've been doing this for years. But I'm sitting here like, now I'm finally understanding, or maybe they're just actually like doing, like they're evolving their style to a point where I'm like, okay, I like this. Like now I'm on the boat. We know about Devath. We know how good he is. Okay. We know how good he is. Both of these EPs are kind of like the same, but they're also like opposites. Like it's Devath when he does melodic. It's Devath when he does heavy. And the fact that these both were put in the same year is kind of crazy because I could not take out one or the other. I had to put both of them freaking in here, dude. Carson Beck moved to Miami and immediately he's got his car broken into. That's crazy. I did not expect Miami to beat my Buckeyes, though. That shit was depressing as hell. I had a depressing New Year's Eve, guys. My Buckeyes lost. All right, so the EP of the year is... Did y'all expect anything different? Now, I will say, I think this EP is a little more consistent than Ananimato. I found more bliss and more compliments in this EP than I did in Ananimato. So there you go. There you go. There's EP of the year. Like, what are we talking about? Like, did y'all see my reaction to this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is basically peak rhythm in a way. Peak future rhythm, I should say. In a way. What's next? Y'all gonna hear this every single time, bro. It's the album of the year. We had Beast Boy, The Blood of the Stars. Very, very well put together. Lot of different style, like a lot of different genres in this, and I think that's what an album should consist of. And Beast Boy does that pretty damn well. He does it in his style. He does it very well. He does it super well. Shout out Beast Boy. Definitely better than Wings and Fangs in my opinion. Great Milk, Blind Faith. Extremely abstract, and Great Milk just does his thing, as they usually do on this album. This album is like putting every single Great Milk style put together, and there you go. And I think there's some old classics on here too, which is great. It just spikes my enjoyment of the album even more. More Kismet, Saturate Your World. I mean, obviously, More Kismet was going to be on this lineup because, come on, More Kismet is one of my goats. This album does it no differently. It's More Kismet doing More Kismet things, and it's amazing. Super, super fun, well put together album. Some absolute classics in here. Fox Stevenson, Sunk Cost Fallacy. I mean, an emotional ride, that's for sure. His voice has been always, even when he was Stan SB, which might be elite ball knowledge for some of y'all, but his voice for years, decades, has always been amazing and has always complemented this DMB kind of style that he's always done. He's kind of done less more EDM and has kind of gone more into a more almost acoustic direction, but now he's like kind of brought back both. And it was really, really cool to hear. Really, really lovely album. I love the house tracks on this one, too. Naughty Step Crying to one of the tracks was not on my bingo card this year, by the way. Because I don't think he ever cries to music. But it was really cool seeing that. And I understand, because this album was fantastic. And Daydreams by Effin. These, like, super, super old vintage styles, and him putting those with dubstep. That's a style that no one's doing right now. And he is doing it as good as physically possible, I think. I mean, there's no comparison with the style that he does, because holy shit. Like, he cried. Oh, Sleep Puppet. He did cry to Sleep Puppet. That's right. That's also valid. Effin' Daydreams. Really, really well put together album. Love the vintage combination with just the heavy, nasty basses in here. And this super, super clean and punchy drums. So yeah, once again, I could have picked any of these. But there's only one. My album of the year is going to be, the Primal Pick is
she's really got her together, you know, like.
Did y'all expect anything different? More Kismet is my go. I mean, if they drop another album next year and it's as good as Saturate World Universe, like, I think they're over Hugh K. They're over, like, they're my goat. They're my number one, like, undisputed. I think they're still my number one right now. Like all time. If we talk all time, I mean, More Kismet has had more consistencies than Hugh K. So, and even Joe B and like all these other amazing artists that I love. But like, More Kismet has been doing this for like almost a fucking decade now. Maybe, I think it has maybe been a decade. I think 8 years maybe. By the way, the song that I just played, that was Come to Find. A nomination on the collab of the year. What I was talking about, the garage and the shit, luscious, that shit, I played that shit because yes, shits. One of my favorite tracks from the album. And yes, if you're looking for some EDM pop kind of stuff, and you're just looking for some fun bangers, there you go. But check out all these albums, man, because come on, all these albums are great. I've clearly only say my welcome's number song. Yeah, they were all great. I kind of have to go back to this album though, because it has been a minute since I've heard it in full. But I go back to a lot of these tracks. I will go back to a lot of these tracks. Guys, we're nearing the end here of Primal Picks. It's always fun. You know, it's always fun to, you know, see you guys be on here and be excited. And just talk about music, especially for a yearly recap, because why the hell not? It's time for the big one. I clicked the wrong one. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I swear to God, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong button. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I did. I swear to God. Okay. Wow. So, it's time for the big one. Fucking dude. That shit was so stupid. Guys, I need y'all. Let's go, man. What y'all think? What would y'all pick? What would y'all pick, bro? Cause oh my God. This was so hard. This was so hard. I did that with the SKP song, which was a total joke, by the way. I still have it up here. I'm glad I did because that was funny. So we have 5 songs here that I would consider my top 5 songs of the year. We have Kenoto Spotted. I don't think Kenoto had a very, like, I mean, he had a lot of remixes, which were also great. He had that song Satellite, which also could have been on here. I think it was at my favorites playlist. I am actually going to go, you know what? Before I go over all this, I have a Primal Picks playlist. But how do I put all these songs together? Throughout the year, I go and add them to a favorites playlist. I have a playlist throughout the year, 65 songs. It's not 67, unfortunately. 65 songs of all of my favorite songs in mixes, but songs and mixes of the year. And all of those songs are Beast Boy Closer, Dexamp Keygen, Hex Witch Hunt, Sekiro Katomi VIP, Devath Antagonism, Joe B Diamond Head, Jim Legacy Father, Beast Boy and Vampa Veins, Devath Quiet Wish, Yoked Hydrated Cigarette, Playboy Cardi I See You Baby Boy, Playboy Cardi K-Pop, After 300 Dreams, Kenoto Spotted, Analog Princess Haunted Golem, Devath Blumengarden, Beast Boy and Deathfloor Make 'em Rot, or Make Me Rot. There we go. Devath Immortal, Devath Petals, Ranunculize remix of Beast Boy Leave Me, Shaq and Madcore Betrayer, Thrax and Gerald Some Days, Mike and Tony Seltzer Sucka Free, Lumpaschetti Oh Yeah with Explorers of the Internet, Nim the Div Killer, Toilet's remix of Break 'em Off by OG Nixon and Disconnect. I'm reading off all of these. Keep up. Invective Ignorant, Sudden Death Kerebrat Nimda Remix. More Kismet Make You Happy. Eskv Sand Dunes. Eskv Ecosystem. Waera Flower. Yoked Too Many Pairs. Kerebrat Grape Milk Remix. Devath Dreamscaper. Quadeca No Questions Asked. Higo Shine. Gonna Just Say That. Gonna Fuck With Your Boy. Try Hard Nice Try. Minima Narrowband. Squirt The Room /iOS. Wish Lane Look At Me. Awoken Most Important Meal of the Day. Those two are from the Form Comp. Devath Anominato. Anonymato. Devath Multiframe. Diadic Arrhythmia. Devath Fantasy. Madanisia Particle. After Deep Diving. Leotrix Existing. Madcorn Valk. K9. More Kismet. I'm almost done, guys. More Kismet. Lunari and Kaiva. Bluetooth. Devath Verdict. Devath and Aphonic Verdict. Devath Remix. Invective. Oh my god. Invective Dusted. Invective Funk. Nimda Limitless Peril. Leotrix Dub for Moving On, and Nimda and Scarlord Deed XF Descent. If you couldn't tell, that is also in chronological order. And that is not including mixes. I have Joe B, Potent and Purified 2, Mobs, Whip Reel on here. I'm sure I have the Nimda showcase here as well. Space Laces Voltage 4 is also on here. So a lot of bangers. So I'd pick 5. So let's start with Kanoto Spotted. Yeah, Kanoto didn't have like a super consistent year. He really only released so many songs, but they were all great. The Act 3 and Twilight remix, those were both really solid. Satellite was a big song from Kanoto. I really enjoyed the second drop. That was like one of my favorite Kanoto drops of all time. But Spotted came out a little earlier throughout the year, and I was like, wow, like, I can't stop listening to this. Like, there is something about this song that is just super sick. I don't know if y'all know this, but I made a LeBron James edit to this song. That may be all you need to know. The vocal heaviness and just the nasty basses I've always loved from Kanoto. And I mean, it's at its peak in that song Spotted. Devath Fantasy. Probably my favorite Devath song of the year. Besides the Verdict remix. Are we dead ass? Okay. Are you trying to make me cry? Okay. I regret not doing a reaction to Actable 12 simply for the fact that I did not get to listen to Devath Fantasy in a full setting, like with the stream and everything, because we might have had a different scenario here where I'm sitting here like crying my eyes out instead of just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I really like the song. But like, I listen to the song a lot. Amazing. Y'all know my hype with this song, man. Yoked. I mean, oh my God. This is peak catchy rhythm. I got hate for this, for like loving this song so much. Oh, it's too repetitive. Oh, the mix is not good. Shut that shit up, bro. Listen to me, bro. This is what I love about Yoked, is his unique sound design and his catchiness. He has a catchiness to it and a bounce that I'm like, that's what I want, man. It's almost like Hamro, but Yoked sound design is a lot more like robotic. It's not as like dark and grim and heavy like Hamro. It's he does it a lot more like technological and like robotic a lot of the time, and it's super good. And his mixdowns are great. So I don't know what y'all be laughing about, man. Invective Funk. I have been wanting this song. I have been wanting this song for like a year and a half. And it finally dropped. It finally came out on Lacerate EP. And a big reason why Lacerate EP was a nomination for EP of the year. Funk was a teased ID on Twitter for a long time, because it samples like, it has a couple like vintage samples in there from like somewhere, like a funky sample, I guess that's why it's called Funk. Maybe, I don't know why it's called Funk, but I'm playing this EP in the car first listen, and I hear the drop, and I'm like, hey, I physically scream. One of the only places where I can physically scream, I'm going, ah! You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Flow is just on peak, on top 10 peak. Nimda, Div Killer. One of, if not the best, tear out songs I have physically ever heard in my life. The crunchiness, the intensity. I mean, are we serious? Like, this is where I'm sitting here like, this is Nimda's best work. This is Nimda's best work, and it's not even close. It's like, it was not a contender. Did y'all see my reaction, bro? I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I hearing? This is such an upgrade. And he's just evolving. He's just getting better and better and better throughout the years. But of course, there can only be one. Give me a second. I lost my shit. Okay, there we go. The primal pick is
Ready for Joe, and you wanna blow they spot. I know you blow they spot. I'm gonna send the 35 fly for Joe, and you wanna blow they spot. I know you everybody kiss the fucking floor, so we back, jump along and say move with the fucking bar. Get in the middle of
oh my god, bro. Yeah, no, I know. Okay, some of y'all didn't expect this one, but oh my god, bro. It's one of my most listened to songs of the year. That's definitely a big factor. Is like every time this song comes up on my phone, I play it. I'm like, yep, I'm listening to Spotted. The cleanliness of the mix. The vocal sample. That it's like, bro. That's really what does it. It's what's the sample? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Dead in the middle of Italy. Like, let me play the second drop real quick. But it was very close, guys. I could have picked literally any of those tracks, but I listened to this song so much this year. So that's why it's my number one.
I know they blow they spot. I'm gonna send the 35 fly. Wardrobe, how you wanna blow they spot. I know they feelings for glass. I'm just doing this for
This song's just a flex, dude. This song is just a flex. As the year kept flying by, here's the thing too, guys. The year just kept flying by. And when did this fucking song come out? I think it came out a long time ago. March 21st. I said, okay, new Kanoto. I'm gonna peep it, right? I kept playing it. Like, it was one of those songs where it was like addicting as hell. And I just kept playing it every other day. It was one of those songs I go back to it. And it never grew off of me. There was not a song in my 2025 favorites list that did not beat this song. And so I just kept going through the song, or I just kept going through the year. I keep asking myself, hey, what's your favorite song of the year? What's your song of the year pick? Here it is. Ever since March, it's stuck. It's still stuck. Over to the Bath tracks, over the whole Invective tracks, over the whole Nimda tracks. And even better, like, if this song did not come out, it would obviously be one of the other picks. But maybe the Yoked track. It'd probably be the Yoked track. Honestly, if I had to pick a second place, or if I had to pick another one. It came on your birthday, bro. Fucking W, bro. Yeah, shout out Kano. This is his best song like ever. He needs to do more of this where he samples like rap songs. And if he has a schedule, who said that? The minute Kanoto drops on a schedule, he will die. Yeah, dude. I go back to his showcases a lot too. Lights Out and Sculpted, my tracks are inspired by this man. I'm sure some Sculpted comments on SoundCloud like, yeah, I know. It was inspired by Kanoto, yes. I use his drums all the time, too. Just shout out Kanoto, man. I did not talk about this song, I don't think, at all. So that's why this is kind of a surprise to a lot of y'all. But here we go. This is, now you know. Kanoto said he fucked with you and thank you pretty much. Well, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I already know Kanoto messes with me. So we're cool. Shout out Kanoto, man. Goated song. Please do more of this. Please. Or just drop your older songs like on the showcases, because yes, those are also very good. Yeah, if he got on a consistent release schedule, like yeah, we might be cooked, you know? All right. Well, y'all know what's next. I only have 4. It's usually been 5. I only could have 4. Let's just sit here and look at what we're looking at right now. 4 artists that had a fucking year. 4 artists that had a year. So when I do Artists of the Year, I'm sitting here going, who actually had a consistent year? And also who blew my mind? All 4 of these producers blew my mind. Most of them, not surprisingly. And this is the big one. This is the big one. Because, I mean, shit. Well, let's begin to discuss. Invective had an amazing year. Everything from the showcase, which was disgusting already. But then Invective released the music. Dusted, Ignorant, Lacerate EP, Tap. Like, oh my gosh. Just really, really inspiring songs, and their style is growing on me a lot. A lot. A lot. We got Nimda. Tear Out Go, arguably. Tear Out Go, arguably. He had a fucking year, man. This guy is like peak workout music for me. Peak heavy dubstep energy. He's your guy, man. I mean, just alone with Div Killer and the Karebrot remix, I'm like, dude, this guy's insane. This guy's insane. This guy, and he's gonna be even better next year. I guarantee it. And then, of course, more Kismet with the album release, and I think there were a couple remixes here and there. Bluetooth as well, which I mean, More Kismet has already had album of the year and collab of the year. More Kismet had a fantastic year. Absolutely loving their music still. Even 8 years into being a big fan of theirs, they just keep evolving, and I just still keep loving what they're doing. And I think every single Artist of the Year I've had for Primal Picks, it's always been More Kismet has always been here. I think More Kismet has always been here. And of course, the More Kismet has always been here. I think More Kismet has always been here. I think More Kismet has always been here. And of course, the More Kismet has always been here. I think 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 More Kismet Dvath. He went on another run, guys. He went on another consistent release schedule, and guess what happens when you consistently release and I already fuck with your music? You're like automatically on. You know, you're basically already on the nominations, because I not only did I love your songs, I loved your songs like every month of the year. So yeah. And he went on another run this year, and he was my artist of the year last year. So, and he's back on the nomination lineup. So it's like he could get another run. He could get another pick, guys. But there's only one way to find out. How do I do this? Like, okay, hold on. I'm trying to build suspense here. The primal pick, guys, is
Pierce again. A Smith screen. Posey will defend. Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human life.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. You want me to play Meraki? I can play Meraki. I got you. Play Meraki. By the way, is it Meraki or Multi-Frame that has like... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, about Meraki. Like, we can talk all day. We can talk all day about this guy. One of my favorite fake outs of all time. If I updated the top 10 fake outs, this could be this will be in top 10 fake outs of all time if I updated it. Listen to this. What the fuck is that? Why is it the hardest sound I've ever heard? I'm not done. I'm not done. And that's just a crumb of the artist of the year. There you go. I like, bro. All in 1 year. And there's more. And there's still more. You want me to play more? You want me to play more? You like we could keep going. We could go band for band in this hoe. Until death. Hold on. I got it muted.
You and I shall fight.
You want me to play more? Oh, hell no! Okay, my point has been made though. We could be here all day. Here's a recap of the honorable mentions. Was the Kiss Kiss remix this year though? I'm only going over remixes this year or songs this year. No, Kiss Kiss was not this year. He had 19 songs this year. All peak. All peak. I liked every single one. Are we dead ass? I mean, come on, man. Here is a recap, though, of honorable mentions, guys. TV8 Fever Dream, Devath, Quiet Wish, Devath on here again. Invective, Ignorant, Minima, Narrowband, Dexam, Keygen, Invective, Dusted, Nimdus Showcase, Limitless Peril, Joe B, Diamond Head, Try Hard, Nice Try. Amazing songs. And then here is a recap of everything. Everything. Compilation was Shizuka Requiem. Rap Song of the Year was Mike and Tony, Seltzer, Sucka Free. Rap Album was Sorting the Soaring by Navy Blue. Remix of the Year was Devath, again, of A Phonic Verdict. Collab of the Year was More Kismet, Lunari, and Kaiva with Bluetooth. Non-EDM Song was Quedeca, No Questions Asked. EP of the Year. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I put the wrong... I put the wrong one. I just noticed that. Guys, that is supposed to be Devath Henka Not Exobolt 12. Wait. Wait, I gotta fix this. How the fuck did I miss that? I looked over this shit like 3 times, bro. Clearly not enough. My bad. My bad. Okay. There we go. Devanka was EP of the year. Album of the year was More Kids May Saturate Your World. Song of the year was Kanoto Spotted. I think that's the surprise of the year for sure. And then Artist of the year. The only back-to-back Artist of the year. Devath. Come on, man. This dude is just ridiculous. He's releasing all his best music, and he's doing it consistently, and he's doing it amazingly. And the fact that, like, we could have another collab together, it's just kind of insane. So look out for that, guys, because holy shit. If that actually happens, y'all better lock in. Y'all better lock in for that song. Because good God. Good God. Good God Almighty. And that's it, guys. You know who else went back to back? 2012 to 2013 LeBron. Hey, I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules because this is my show. But thank you guys so much for being here, man. Primal Picks 2025, man. What a fucking year just overall for myself and just music in general. Because wow. This was great. A great year just to do what I usually do. Fuck shit. So same time next year, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be here next year, guys. God willing, I make it to next year, of course. And God willing, hopefully you guys also have a fantastic New Year's. And just continue to support me. And of course, I will continue to support you guys. Because a lot of you guys in here, I also enjoy your guys' music. So just thanks for being around, man, for so long. We've been doing this for what, 6 years now? 5 years? I think no. I started the reaction series in June of 2020. So we're going on 5.5 years, man. So Rohan, I saw your comment. We are not watching Urban Spook on the stream. You have got to be shitting me. If y'all don't know, I love analog horror. Urban Spook is one of the most disturbing analog horrors of all time. I watched it on New Year's, like after New Year's. Dude, I was like, bro, that shit was crazy. And that was the final episode too. I was sitting there on my screen like, oh, like, what the fuck? Dude, yeah, I know Urban Spook gets a lot of hate because it's just like gore, but I don't know, man. I like to challenge myself with how far I can go. You know what I did watch? Last month, or actually it was a couple weeks ago, I finally watched Hereditary, the horror movie. Dude, bad idea. It was already late. It was like 12 a.m. And I said, let me watch Hereditary in the dead of night. Bad fucking idea, bro. I was so paranoid the rest of the night. Great movie though. Great movie. They do too much. They don't watch the don't watch the last episode. Don't watch the last episode. It's wicked as hell, man. But never heard of it. It's a horror movie. It dropped in like 2018. It's not new. It's not new or anything, but yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I got a football game to watch because I've been watching football all day. So I'm going to do that. Thank you guys so much for just supporting me this year. I definitely do not expect the same schedule as this year. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I watched Martyrs and can never. All right, bet I'm gonna watch Martyrs. I gotta watch the most wicked shit. Like if it's a movie that I can, that's not banned, like I'm gonna watch it. I live for the challenge. Georgia Game BT8, I saw. Dude, the bye week curse might be real. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna have as crazy of a schedule for releasing music. I'm just gonna lock in, man. I'm just gonna lock in, and just make stuff. Just make music. Just make. I do have an idea though for this year. If I am gonna slow down, I might actually drop. I did talk about this. I don't know if I talked about it on stream though. Oh, they're leading now? Okay, cool. I did want to talk about dropping an album where I like release older music. That's like my best older music that never saw the light of day. Because I still have a lot of old tracks, like the official WAV file that I could drop right now. So that would be something I would love to see actually get released. If it's not this year, it'll definitely be next year. I just kind of need to slow down with music because I have nothing now. I have nothing to release. So that'd be cool. Yeah, I think you guys would appreciate that. I would appreciate that because there's songs that I still look back, I'm like, damn. I didn't ever drop this? Damn. So, but anyways, I'm going to go now, guys. Thanks for hanging out today. And it's been a lot of fun. Shout out everybody on these lists, and shout out you guys for just being a part of it, because obviously I wouldn't be sitting here doing these streams without some people in the chat. So all right, guys. I love y'all, and I'll do one more bell. All right. And I'll do one more fart too. Fuck it. All right, y'all have a good rest of your night, man. Be safe, and New Year's be good, be cool, and hi sellout, dickhead. You fucking joined the last minute. This stream should be up though, so you can watch it. Yay! All right, bye guys. Why do people always join at the last minute? I fucking